YouTube? This is King Retro, and I'm basically going to be doing a live reaction of Lies of P Weapon Showcase gameplay trailer. So looking forward to seeing what's going on with this, and yeah, we're going to just jump right into this and we're going to see what this is all about. So we got the Dancer's Curved Sword Blade, plus the Booster Glide Handle. Interesting. Oh, you can parry. So, in a sec. From what we're seeing right here, it seems as though you can actually parry certain attacks. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Dodge that. He did another attack. So from what I'm seeing here, it seems as though he did a certain attack, and when he did that attack, it caused the enemy to stagger. So it seems as though there are like different types of attacks that you can do with these weapons. Okay, it's the Salamander Dagger Blade and with the Master Chef's Knife Handle. Okay, this looks pretty cool. So it seems as though it kind of has like this weapon is a bit faster. It seems as though you can do different types of attacks, and depending on what type of attack you do, it has different reactions. The enemy will have different reactions to what type of attack you're doing. Wait, so hold on a sec. Let's see that again. And then immediately they did like a flurry of like strikes against the enemy, and you can see like it's kind of like a sort of like a quick type of quick attack, I believe. So he did a parry and then immediately did a dodge. And then so so we saw that they did another flurry of attacks with the rapier blade. So it seems as though, you know, like you can do kind of like sort of like a parry, which would then lead you to do like a counter attack when against an enemy. So it sort of reminds me a bit of this game definitely is reminding me a lot of like Souls, like Dark Souls, kind of like with the movement and like the types of attacks that you can do with certain weapons. Like it definitely feels like this game was inspired by like some of the Souls games, with the way that the gameplay is. Like it feels like kind of like it feels similar to like what you would expect if you were to play like a Souls game. the parry looks very effective. Like it feels as though you have like a large. It feels like when you're using that parry, it feels like you have a large window to execute the parry. I think that's gonna be something that you're gonna see a lot. Like you're gonna be able to kind of like parry attacks very quickly, and then you'll be able to dodge or you'll be able to do like a follow up attack right after. So yeah, I like how the parry is very fast. So we got the bone cutting saw blade and the carcass crystallized handle. Interesting. Okay. So this looks, it definitely looks like okay, so we see a little bit of the we see a little bit of that weapon. Okay, we're going to the next one. Live puppets axe blade plus acidic great curved sword handle. Oh, nice, nice. That looks so awesome. Just feel like the animations and everything. It just feels so similar to like Souls. Like it's just man, like just looking at this, like it feels almost like something that would be made by like the Dark Souls developers. Like it feels like they they're definitely showing love to like some of the Souls games with like these animations and just the way that the game looks and plays. Oh man. And this weapon looks really cool. Like I like how it's kind of like a hard hitting weapon. It definitely seems like the attacks have a lot of wind up. Okay, now we're looking at the circular electric chainsaw blade and exploding pickaxe handle. He's able to do weapon uses electricity and it has sort of like fast hitting attacks. Okay, so we got the coil, Mjolnir head, big pipe wrench head. Okay. 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 This looks great. Proof of humanity. It seems like this weapon definitely feels like some sort of like special weapon. This looks a bit different from some of the previous weapons that we were seeing before, where it's kind of like it feels like sort of like a weapon that you can probably find from like going to some like location in some sort of secret area and finding like a chest or whatever. You probably find something kind of like that. But this definitely looks like it's been is this weapon looks way different from some of the previous weapons that we were seeing before. It definitely feels like it's some sort of like special weapon that you would get at a later point in the game. And yeah, we're kind of seeing that now what it's able to do. So I like how the attacks kind of have like a sort of like a kind of visual style to it, where it's like you can kind of see that like the animations and everything just looks really cool. It just feels kind of like the weapons, they all, like they don't all hit the same. Like they have different types of like animations and different attacks that you can do with each weapon. So like that's really cool. We got the Holy Sword of the Ark. Ouroboros Eye. So this is sort of some type of like slaughter. You can see the enemies are just getting cut right through. Oh, dude. So that was really, really cool. Like, man, this game is coming out September 19th. Yeah, this game looks awesome. And so just based off of what we were seeing in the trailer, it definitely looks as though this game is going to be somewhat similar to that of Dark Souls. It definitely feels like a sort of like a Souls-inspired game with the gameplay, the different types of weapons that you're able to use, the way that the enemies attack and the animations and everything. It definitely feels similar to Dark Souls. If there's one thing that I can say about this game is that I'm actually kind of like interested in kind of learning more about what's like the world and the characters. I kind of want to know what the story's gonna be like. What is it gonna be about? Because we were seeing in the like some of the enemies that the main character was fighting, they kind of look to be like a mix between like zombies and sort of like something else, like these sort of undead creatures. And then we also saw they were fighting some robots, some machine looking type enemies as well. So I'm definitely interested in kind of seeing a little bit more of the game and kind of like seeing what to expect when the game actually, you know, like with the game and everything going on. But from what I've seen from this trailer, I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what this game is going to be about and what it's going to be like. But yeah, that was just a quick reaction. And just want to say, if you guys support this video, feel free to leave a comment, like, and thank you for your support.